Hello, how are you? Today I brought a wonderful recipe for your lunch or dinner. It's a complete meal, high in protein, low in carbs, with no wheat flour and gluten-free. You're gonna love it, for sure. It's great for people living with diabetes, for those on a low-carb diet to lose weight, even for those on a ketogenic diet or following a healthy eating plan. Super healthy, super delicious, well-seasoned. You're going to love it. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you if you keep track of your carbohydrates in your daily life, if you already make healthier choices, if you're paying attention to this, yes or no. Write to me down below in the comments. Go ahead and like the video because that really helps me out, and share it, right? Share it with those who will enjoy it and those who need it. Let's grow our chain of kindness. To get the ingredients, take a look at the description. I've listed them all down below for you. I've already got the zucchini grated here. I'm using the variety with the dark green skin. You can use the lighter skinned zucchini too if you want. And zucchini is a very interesting vegetable because it has a lot of volume, a lot of fiber, a high water content, but very little net carbohydrate. The skin also contains antioxidants. It's important that we always keep the skin on, okay? To the zucchini, I'm going to add the eggs, which will provide some of the protein in our recipe. Remember that eggs contain albumin, choline, vitamin D, B-complex vitamins. Eggs are a very nutritious, very healthy food and an excellent addition to our diet. I'm going to add the salt here. And I'm going to add several seasonings here to make this really flavorful. Of course, the seasonings, except for the salt, because I think salt is really necessary, but all the others are optional. So if you want to change, vary, omit, or add another one, you absolutely can. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper here. I'm also going to add a bit of red pepper flakes, Calabrian pepper, because I love food that's really spicy. I think it will go well with the mildness of the zucchini and bring a special flavor. Besides, peppers are also thermogenic, so they're a good option for us. And I'm going to add some green onions here. If you don't have green onions and want to use a little grated onion instead, that works too. Green onion ends up having a slightly milder flavor. I'm going to add the baking powder now so everything gets well mixed and there are no lumps at the end. I'm going to add the cheese here. This one is grated mozzarella. If you want to use another cheese of your choice, you can. Patricia, I'm allergic. I'm intolerant. You can leave out the cheese or even use some of my vegan cheeses. I've already made some vegan cheese recipes here on the channel. I don't know if you've seen them. There are several options as well. Now, if you really don't want to, you can simply leave it out. I like to use cheese because it also adds protein, but it also brings a creaminess. Since it's a cheese that blends into the batter, it makes the batter more fluffy as well. And to get the right consistency, I'm going to add coconut flour here, which I always joke is magical because it's a very interesting low-carb flour. It absorbs a lot of the water that's present in the mixture. And very quickly, you'll see that as I added, all the egg at the bottom, all this liquid, which naturally comes out of the zucchini, gets absorbed. Now, if you don't want to use coconut flour or don't have any, remember that you can squeeze the zucchini, maybe with a cloth or a strainer, right? To remove the excess liquid from it. And then you can add chickpea flour, oat flour, flaxseed flour, psyllium until you reach the right consistency. I suggest you remove the liquid because that way you'll use less flour. In this case, with coconut flour, I don't mind because it absorbs really well. And it's practically zero carbs, right? Now, for other types of flour, it might be more interesting for you to do this pre-preparation just to really make sure you won't need to use so much flour. Look how it already absorbs. The small amount we use already gives a really nice result. I grabbed my baking molds here, greased them, dusted them with a bit of coconut flour, and now I'm going to distribute the batter. Just to remind you, I kept adding the coconut flour little by little here until it reached this consistency. Look, so you can see it clearly. Many people ask me, Patricia, but will it taste like coconut? Because I don't like the taste of coconut in savory recipes. It doesn't. Coconut flour doesn't have a coconut flavor. So it's a great option for us to make, including savory recipes like this one. So I'm going to put it in here. And the good thing is, since it's really thick, I can even shape it like this to make a dome. So it looks kind of like a muffin. I think it looks cute. What do you think? Now I'm going to finish filling them all. And in a bit, I'll let you know how many it made. So it made 8. I'm going to put them in the oven at 360 degrees. If you love healthy recipes like this, remember my playlists, okay? There's my weight loss playlist, my blood sugar control playlist. I have so many already. I'll leave the link for them down below in the description. Look, they turned out really cute. Just 20 minutes to be ready, nice and golden. I'm gonna open one here so you can see what it looks like inside. Make it yourself. Look how it turns out, so fluffy. I can't wait to try it. If you're looking for a spread, pâté, or a creamy mayo to pair this with, don't forget I have a playlist dedicated to them right here. Remember to leave your like on the video, it really helps me out, and share it with anyone who needs these healthy ideas. Let's spread this chain of kindness. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. It's funny, some people say coconut flour dries things out, but it's actually the opposite here. It's light and moist, and the flavor of the cheese with the red pepper flakes is incredible. Give it a try, and then come back to leave a comment. See you next time. Bye.